How's it going, everyone? Maximilian here, and we're back with another character breakdown for Street Fighter Cross Tekken, as the game is just under a couple of weeks from coming out. So this is going to be like the quick and dirty version of Street Fighter Cross Tekken's character breakdowns, as the last two characters we saw that were released in the trailers were Akuma, Bison, Human Ogre, and Jin. I can't even put into words how friggin' amped I am. See what he plays like, see what his damage output is like, see if he's similar to Kazuya, because with the time I've had with the game, I don't have Jin playable, and not many other people have actually been able to use the character yet, so I'm really anxious to get that stuff tried out. The other thing I wanted to quickly go into, and this kind of came across when I was going over a thread in NeoGAF, is for a possibility of like rumors and all these leak lists have come out that this might be leading to some credible information, because on the site for Street Fighter Cross Tekken there were the images of the alternate costumes that'll be released for the characters. Now, if you check out these costumes, it mentions that the theme behind the costumes in Street Fighter Cross Tekken are not like unique designs. They're not supposed to be, you know, original designs or based off, you know, other characters of other series. They're mostly designed around the characters in the game, so you'll see characters that are actually using the costume of other characters. Like there's some, like, of other Street Fighters or Namco characters, like you see Kuma wearing the outfit of Armika. So let's just go through these really quick. We have Ryu and Ken showing off their alts, and Ryu is more designed around like the Devil Gene that like Devil Jin and Kazuya kind of have, but Ken looks just like Lars, so this potentially could be a big hint that Lars might be in the game, and Ken is cosplaying Lars. The next one was for Nina and Kazuya, and Nina looks like she belongs in like Rolento's army, while Kazuya kind of looks like I think this kind of looks like Dragunov, but it also kind of looks like it could be a part of like the Bison army, so it's kind of hard to say. I can't believe they did this one, and they put Guile in like robot gear, and then I realized it's mimicking Jack, so there's a good chance that the rumors might be true that Jack X or, you know, Jack might actually be in the game. And they gave Abel Armor King's gear, so I don't know if Armor King is going to be making it. That'd be pretty surprising if we had King and Armor King, but Abel is looking decked out in like the half version of Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For Marduk, they gave him Hugo's gear, so Marduk's in the game, so is Hugo, but the one that has me pretty excited is that they put King with Alex's gear, Alex from Third Strike, the main character of the Street Fighter 3 series. If this is a nod that Alex might be in this game, that would be totally amazing, but none of the leak lists or rumors have actually mentioned anything about Alex making an appearance in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Next up is Chun and Cammy, and Chun-Li is dressing up as the panda from Tekken. It'd be funny if Kuma also had a panda in the game, but I highly doubt it. And they gave Cammy kind of like an alternate outfit of King's. It looks pretty decent. Julia actually got Chun-Li as an alternate. It's like a kind of like a ghetto version of Chun-Li. And I don't even know what Bob is supposed to be referencing. I think it mentions that it's supposed to be like Ryu in a way. I guess it looks kind of original at the same time. Dalsum looks freaking insane, and I immediately got reminded that it's Jinpachi, one of the bosses from, I think, Tekken 5 is what it is. It looks pretty accurate. Sagat, I actually kind of like Sagat with like military gear on. And the site was actually mentioning that he looks like Dragunov, so I guess that's pretty accurate. I don't know who Kazuya was possibly dressing up as before. I can't believe they did this, but Hwoarang is actually dressed up as DJ. Yep, the side of his pants say Maximum, and they gave him a ridiculous amount of dreads. If we can only make his skin black, it would be great, because we got a pretty good, accurate depiction of DJ, and Steve got the Charlie variant, so like Charlie, who was Guile's friend who died back in like the past Alpha games. That's pretty cool that Charlie is kind of making an appearance with a bunch of baggy pants. This one kind of makes no sense to me. Hugo has got a gigantic like sumo with a chain around his chest. I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but it's mentioning that it's supposed to be Ganryu. I guess so. I guess if you don't want to put Honda in the game, you make him look like Ganryu. And this one also mentions that Poison has been infected by the Devil Jin, or the Devil Gene. So, yeah, she more looks like a exotic stripper to me. Yoshimitsu actually looks pretty friggin' awesome by dressing up as like a Bison alternate. So Cammy got Bison in the original Super Street Fighter 4, and now Yoshimitsu gets a Bison costume. And they put Raven in Guy's outfit. And there's been a lot of rumors, and Guy was in the previous trailers as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if Guy makes it into the game. Next up was Rolento and Ibuki. Ibuki looks awesome. I'm not too sure who Ibuki is supposed to be referencing. If you guys know, leave a comment below. But Rolento looks like he got Blade, or Raven's gear. So it looks pretty similar to his original outfit, but I'm kind of digging that he's got shades on. That's pretty cool. Next to Kuma, who was wearing Armika's outfit. Dude, okay, just hold on a sec. I want to pause everything here. What is going on between Kuma's legs? I'm not saying I'm looking, but at the same time, if you scroll up, he's got like a pair on his chest, and then you go down, and he's got something going on down there. Either I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's talk about the other character. Heihachi got Sodom. So I think Sodom actually makes an appearance in the background of this game, so that's actually pretty awesome, and he looks pretty freaking cool. This is a couple of one awesome and one horrific alt. I don't even know. Oh, that's who Rufus is supposed to be. Rufus is supposed to be one of the angels from the original like Tekken 2. I'd imagine that's what that's from. And Zangief is straight up a bear, so he's supposed to be referencing Kuma. That's pretty awesome. Lily kind of got like a poison ult, which is pretty cool and actually fits her rather well. But that's all that's been revealed for now. I don't think they've actually shown off Bison or Akuma or Jin's alternates as of yet. But this could be for the characters that, have kind of been shrouded in mystery, like we saw Alex, we saw Ken had a Lars outfit. Who knows if these characters could end up making an appearance, like Jack was in there for Guile. If that's the case, then it could lead that some of the leak lists and the rumor mill stuff could be true. Hope you guys enjoyed the character breakdown. I'm going away for Cross Assault very soon. If you possibly want to see more Street Fighter Cross Tekken, definitely tune into those live streams. And I'll also be back quickly after that week with a lot of content for Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I absolutely love this game. It's a ton of fun, but there's a lot to be learned, and I currently suck at it because I suck at footsies. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Maximilian, and I'll see you next time.